Hi, my name is Natalie.
Always time to fish here with one of my princess. No fishing today, unfortunately, but we're gonna install the trolling motor for the boat. Hopefully the title and the registration will be here soon. Shout out to my brother Moo, who's in Australia. We're gonna take good care of this boat, brother. And like always, don't forget to like and
Subscribe.
all right, y'all, peace out. All right, so I got this boat from my brother. He's been reassigned to a different duty station in Australia for a couple of years, so he couldn't get what he wanted out of the boat, so he helped us out with this Always Time to Fish channel. So I'm gonna show you around here. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna show you what I got here. I got the Minn Kota Copilot. £55 thrust, 12 volt. I got this trolling motor used for my buddy Man in the Outdoor. I think he installed I think it's called iPilot right in here. It's underneath this cover here. Basically, instead of just controlling it with the foot pedal, you can control it with the remote. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is take this cover off and see if there's any holes already drilled on there. If not, we're gonna have to drill some holes in it. I think he had one of them mounts that you just slide this trolling motor right in, but I don't have one. Yeah, there's some holes drilled right there, so let's see if it'll match up. We can probably match up one of those, and we'll have to drill another hole. So that one right here matches up. And then I might have to take off this on that side to see. So let's get on the other side and get a better view. All right, so I got these bolts here, and I got this lock nuts here. At Harbor Freight you can get these sets, you know, pretty cheap, so you just gotta find the right nut for this thread. All right, that's good right there. So just gonna, I already put the other two up in here, so it's a little snug, which it should be. You just gotta run it down with a, like so. And then this one here, it's a little tight fit here. Just run it down, and or you can always use a rubber mallet, hit it down just like so. You gotta be careful on this side, that's where the wire is at. Let's use this. Alright, so we're done here. We got all the nuts in there, the bolts in there. We just gotta go on the underside on this bolt here. How we get to it is we got this compartment right here. Alright, so we're on this side. Take this cover off and see if there's another hole drill. So what we'll do, if there is a hole drill and we can match up one hole on each side, go ahead and tighten it down, and then we're gonna drill another hole probably closer to the back here. Yeah, so there's some holes here. So the other side, the hole matched up right there, but don't look like we're gonna have one matched up here, so we might have to drill some holes. So let's try to cover that hole. So we're gonna get this lined up, and then we're gonna drill a hole right here, or probably right next to this one right here, and then probably drill another one close to the end here, because when the trolling motor is out, you know, you're gonna have to have enough holding back here. So let's get to drilling. All right, so I got it pre-drilled right here. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I try to do it in line with the old hose, so you know, so the bracket, when it goes on there, it will cover the hose. Let's start with the first one here. Try to go as straight down as you can. It don't take a lot of pressure. It's not like you're drilling through steel or something like that, so just take your time. Go straight down. All right. All right, so we got all 4 holes drilled. So we're gonna slide it over and see the holes line up pretty good here. All right. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 4 holes lined up here. We're gotta find some nuts and bolts to go on there, and then we'll be back when we getting it tightened up. All right, y'all. Alright, y'all, so you know, you gotta learn from your own mistakes or learn from others' mistakes. So I say learn from my mistake. Alright, so the hose that I drilled is not needed. It looks like there is, the hose does line up. I forgot you have to have the trolling motor hanging off the edge a little bit for it to be able to for you to be able to drop it over to the side. I had the bolts in there, and then I tried to extend the trolling motor out. I wasn't out far enough, so I'm hanging off the edge now, and it should be should be all right. But let me get these screws. Let me get the screws and the bolts on there and the nuts. Let me get the nuts and bolts on there and get it started, and then we'll see how it works this time. But it's, you can see he's got a lip on this bolt, so I'm gonna use washers to raise this back end up a little bit. So I'll be back in a second once I get it started. Hey, what's up? What up? Trying to. Alright, so I got the bolts in there with the spacer to be level with this lip here. So let's tighten it down and then we'll see how it works.
Come back like addicts. Yes, sir.
Alright, I got those two on the end tightened up here, so we're gonna see if it hangs out properly here. Yeah, that's what we want to see right there. Yeah, locked in. I need to raise that up some. So if you want to adjust your trolling motor, you just pull this up here and then move this down here and tighten it up, just like so. that's probably still too far down. We're gonna move it up, but let's move it up right about right there. Alright, y'all, I got the wires stripped here. Now I'm gonna connect it. Y'all saw me drilling the hole earlier. That's for this receptacle to go down in there. That hole's a little big, but I didn't have a drill bit that size. We're just gonna put some weatherproofing around here before we go ahead and seal it. But I got this kit at Walmart. Basically it's just a weather protector, so when you're not using your trolling motor you can unplug it, and then I'll probably find something to go over this thing here. But even if you leave it plugged in, it's better than just the bare wires. So before I feed this through the hole, I'm gonna go and connect it. So we got the black, which is ground. Right. So these are the connectors that it came with. Put it on there like so, and then we're just gonna clamp it tight right here. Make sure it's tight. That's tight right there. And then the black on this tail, I cut the cord off so I can feed it through, and I have enough to go to the battery. So black with black. It's like so tight. It's pretty tight. So it's got two other wires here because you can use it for the 24 volt setup too. I'm just using 12 volts, so I'm just gonna probably just use the blue one here. This thing really don't come with any instructions, but it does say right here, male plug 2 wire 12 volt or 3 wire 24 volt. So female receptacle 2 wire 12 volt or 3 wire 24 volt. So we're just gonna use the blue. Just get in there tight. Tight here, and then we're gonna use the power wire to the blue here. And then we're just gonna cut this one off to where the wire's not hanging out, because we're not using it. But You want to keep it on there just in case you do get a 24-volt system. Just gonna feed it. Do it here again. Snug right there. So remember, we use the blue wire, so when you hook up this end to the trolling motor, you're going to use the black and the blue. So the same thing. I'm going to do the ground first. Put that all the way in there. And then clamp it tight. Just like so. And then the black ground. Put it tight. And then I'm going to use the power wire. As the blue. And again, we're going to cut the yellow so we don't have any bare wires hanging out. So basically, now this is going to plug into here. Like so. It's gonna be right there. So when you're not using it, you can unplug it and have that covered. So that's pretty good. All right, so now we're gonna, it looks like it's getting dark. We'll get to the bottom end another day and then test the trolling motor. All right, y'all, we're back here. I'm gonna connect the trolling power and negative to the battery and see how it works. I'm trying to strip this. I cut this off of the old trolling motor. I'm gonna reuse it. So I'm stripping it. We're gonna put some connectors on this end too. I just got done hooking up the trailer lights. My brother had pulled the old wire harness out. I'll show y'all what I used to run the wires. I found some old house cables. They're pretty sturdy, and I was able to run them all the way from the front of the trailer to the back. So If you guys ever buy a trailer without lights and you need to run the wire, you can use a house electrical wires. I'll show y'all here in a second once I get this done here. Yeah, so that's tight. I charged this battery and haven't used it in a couple months, so hopefully it's still good. Negative, positive. I gotta get some nuts. But while I'm getting the nuts to test this, I'll show you what I use here. So I got this house cable. Pretty sturdy here. So if you look, this is pretty sturdy. I ran it from here, just fed it all the way through back here. And I got the lights hooked up, so if you guys ever run across this problem where you buy a trailer or something and the wires are already pulled out, usually you want to pull the old wire out while you pull the new wire in, but this is what I use. Pretty sturdy. It was under the house. I think I got my bolts here somewhere. Here it is. I'm gonna have to take this bolt to the pressure washer to get it washed off. That'll work. It's getting cold out here. Get this trolling motor tested here. So that worked good. On there snug, and then close this up and test it. So it's got a battery test button right here. It looks like we're fully charged. Right, now I got to get the foot pedal and test it out. All right, let's hook up this foot pedal and see how it works good here. I might be able to take this thing out tomorrow. I got the registration in. Let's try that. All right. All right, it's perfect. see, let's check it out here. See if we can turn it. Huh. It's not working. So we got a issue here. It's not working. Getting power to it. Oh, let's see. Things plugged up. Wonder if I got these two hooked to the wrong. Yeah. No, we can't. That's how it goes. So I'm not sure if it's the foot pedal or what. It's not working, y'all. Getting battery power to it, so I wonder if it's the foot pedal here. Still should be. Now let's see here. I don't think it's the connection. Wonder if the battery's low. Look at that. Must be a connection. Now the power's not even coming on. So it must be the batteries. Let me hook up the battery to the charger and see what it does. Alright, y'all, so it was a bad ground. I haven't fixed it yet, but the ground wire right here where it hooks the battery was bad, but got it going now. So foot pedal works, and then we got our motor. Try to turn it this way. There you go. Spin it. So that's full throttle. Let's go back down. That's off. That's slow. That's good. So we got, let's see here. Oh, turn here. Working good, y'all. Alright, so that's it. That's how you install your trolling motor, y'all.